Douglas production function. First of all, I have to explain what is production and what is production function. Production, it is the transfer of inputs into outputs, and production function, it is the expression of relationship between physical quantities of inputs and physical quantities of outputs. That means the volume of inputs used in the production process of a particular amount of commodity. Now we can explain what is COBB Douglas production function. It was developed by Paul H. Douglas and C.W. COBB. C.W. COBB is a mathematician and Paul H. Douglas is an economist. Have studied the production of the American manufacturing industry, and they formulated a statistical production function. It refers to the production function in which one input can be used as a substitute for each other, but to a limited extent. For example, capital and labor can be used as a substitute for each other, but to a limited extent only. Formula, it is stated as follows: Q equal to KLA C into I minus A, where Q equal to output, L equal to quantity of labor, C equal to quantity of capital, and K and A equal to positive constants. They have used only two factors, that is capital and labor. According to COBB Douglas production function, about 3/4 of the increase in output is due to labor and the remaining 1/4 is due to capital. That is contribution of labor is 3/4 and contribution of capital is 1/4. On the basis, COBB Douglas production function can be expressed as under: Q equal to KL 3/4 C 1/4, or L plus C equal to 3/4 plus 1/4 equal to 1. Its degree of homogeneous is 1, that is contribution of labor and capital equal to 1. Graph. The CD production function considers only two inputs, labor and capital, and neglects some important inputs like raw materials which are used in production. 2. The problem of measurement of capital arises because it takes only the quantity of capital available for production, but the full use of available capital can be made only in periods of full employment. 3. It is criticized because it shows constant production of scale. 4. The CD production function is based on the assumption of suitability of factors and neglects the complementarity of factors. 5. This function is based on the assumption of perfect competition on the factor market, which is unrealistic. 6. One of the weaknesses of CD production is the aggregation problem. Now we can see the graph on the right side where it is going upward. When capital increases, labor also increases. When capital increases, again labor increases. Now we can conclude that thus the practicability of the COBB Douglas production function is the manufacturing industry is a doubtful proposition. This is not applicable to agriculture, where for intensive cultivation, increasing the quantities of inputs will not raise output proportionality. Even then, it cannot be denied that constant return to scale or a stage in the life of a firm, industry of company.